Daniil Medvedev was jeered by the crowd after shushing them during his last 16 match at the Monte Carlo Masters against Alexander Zverev. Daniil Medvedev was given the Novak Djokovic treatment as the crowd booed him at the Monte Carlo Masters for arguing with the umpire about a ball mark on the clay surface. The Russian lost the first set 3-6 against Alexander Zverev and showed his frustration as his German opponent came back to level the second 5-5. Top seed Djokovic was also booed earlier on Thursday as he argued with the chair umpire during his third-round defeat against Lorenzo Musetti. Medvedev led 3-1 early in the second set but showed his frustration as Zverev came fighting back and his German opponent added fuel to his opponent by celebrating a lucky shot at the net. As Zverev pulled back in the second set, Medvedev showed his aggression, firstly slamming balls against the advertising boards. With the German pulling back to 5-5, Medvedev then bizarrely pulled a stick off the net before leaving it on the floor for the umpire to fix. As the match was in the balance, Medvedev was booed by the crowd while arguing a line call with the umpire. The Russian went on to win the second set 7-5 and joked with the crowd about his earlier behavior. Medvedev has reached 5 successive finals on hard courts heading into the Monte Carlo Masters but found the slower clay surface difficult. Rain earlier in the evening and a match that went on late into the night made the surface much slower than the Russian would have favored. Former world number 2 and Tokyo Olympic Games gold medalist Zverev made life difficult for his opponent, pulling back his early lead in the third and final set. Coming into the tournament, Medvedev admitted that some of his tactics would have to change to suit the clay surface. He said, "I definitely have to change a little bit because my strokes are too flat and clay doesn't let it go through the court enough and often opponents can use it. At the same time, you cannot change what you do 9 months a year, drastically. So I have to find a good balance where I still play my game with a little kick to it. Like changing just maybe some shots in the right moment. And that's how I can be good, and that's how I was able to be good in the good moments." The Russian eventually went on to win the third set 7-6 in a tiebreaker to set up a quarterfinal clash with Holger Rune.